Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and we appreciate you sticking through the storms last night and being able to be here to listen and or watch this In.form today. And without a further ado, we are here with Chelsea Brewer from Purdue Extension, Dubois County. How you doing today, Chelsea?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Perfect. So we are going to be talking a little bit about upcoming events for you guys. And, you know, you guys had a busy March, which, again, we were talking a little bit just now about how it is crazy to think we're now in April. But we are, and it's here, and it's a little bit hectic right now. But March went through and whatnot, and you guys have even more events scheduled for April. But before we get to the future, I would love to hear about Chef University and all of the stuff you guys accomplished in March.
March was crazy. It kind of always is, because we do try and have something bigger for the kids over spring break, for anybody that's hanging around in town for something to do. And we tried something new this year with Chef University, which is our cooking camp, essentially, for 3rd to 5th graders. And we decided we were going to take it all day.
Oh.
So we did it. We went from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We included lots of recess time. The kids made 10 different recipes in 3 days.
Wow.
They cooked their lunch every single day, which was amazing, because it was sort of, if you mess it up, you still have to eat it because this is your food. So pay attention and let's do this the right way. And then at the end of the 3 days, they got to pick teams and do a chopped challenge together, which is always a hit. They always love it. So we had 24 kids that came to hang out with us over spring break, and we had a great time. I know myself personally, I had 2 of my kids in it. And as a parent, I absolutely love the after effects of this, because my kids have cooked dinner for me twice now, which has been amazing. And I know that I can trust that they've been taught food safety, and they've been taught, knife safety and kitchen safety, and they're not going to burn themselves, and they know to turn the pot handle to the back of the stove, and all of these really important, but not something that we always think to teach our kids. We're taught to the 24 kiddos over spring break. So it was very fun, but also exhausting.
Right.
And, yeah, a huge shout out to Kaitlyn Neukam at Jasper High School. She let us use her room, and she was there every single day with us, helping to monitor the kids and make sure they were being safe. So
that is wonderful. And 10 recipes in 3 days, you couldn't even put that on me. I wouldn't even be able to, I could hear the exhaustion, but that's in a whole different realm. But that is super exciting to have those kids again have those skills. I took that cooking 101 class in school, and I still, although I don't remember the exact terms, I still use them every single time I cook. So it's definitely a good skill to keep with you through life. And with that, we've got some April events to kind of look forward to, and these events are going to be more community events, so all ages are able to participate, right?
Exactly. So April has kind of been denoted our office's month of giving back to the community. We, of course, like to give back all the time through the education that we do. But this, we've really sort of targeted specific things that we want to do in April. The first one being our tree giveaway again. So This will be our 3rd year giving away trees. And all of these trees bear something edible, which is crazy important to try and get some more food back into the food system. They're all native, so we know that these trees grow well, and they're completely free. So what is not to love?
So if I'm somebody, let's say I'm traveling from the outskirts of Dubois County, am I eligible just as a regular resident of Dubois County to come get a free tree?
Everybody is eligible to come get 6 free trees.
Oh.
Yes, up to 6 free trees. We have 4 different varieties. We've got the coveted pawpaw tree, right? It is our only native tropical fruit that we are able to grow. So if you like tropical flavors, you can grow a pawpaw and have that here and enjoy it in Indiana without any importing it. We've got American plum, pecan, and then persimmon.
Okay, so good variety for, again, a great event that kind of gives back in a neat way. And we have yet to describe where we can pick up trees. So where are we going to be at this time around?
We are going to be at Market Street Park. So that's in Huntingburg. When you come to the park, though, you're not going to come off of 231.
Right.
We're going to come off of Geiger Street. So if you're familiar with where the old town hall is, that's the way we're going to enter. So not next to Fried. We're not going to take Fried's parking spots. So we would love if everybody were to park either on 4th Street and walk over or Geiger Street and walk in, and we'll start our queue there.
Right. And for those really old WBDC listeners, I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying maybe the dedicated listeners, WBDC's original studios are also on Geiger Street. So if you remember where that building is, it's just on the first, it's maybe a block or so from 231. So not too far away for sure. And this is happening on April 11th. Is that right?
You got it. April 11th from 4:30 to 6, or while supplies last. We're not going to hold any trees. So certainly, if you want some, try to get there closer to 4:30, but we're also not going to start early, so there's no need to line up at 2 p.m.
Right. That's fair enough. And again, until supplies are, gone. So with the past few events that you guys have held, have you been able to give out all the trees and go home empty at the end of the day?
We have been able to give away all of the trees. None of them have gone to waste, so we're really proud of that. We're not only making sort of a food system impact, but an ecological impact as well. Everybody needs more trees.
Right. I think I'd stand by that as well. And maybe, again, as we're kind of thinking about after pickup care, do you have any recommendations for as soon as they pick it up, how they should take care of those trees? Like put it in the ground right away, or can it wait a little bit and then put it in? Because, with this weird weather we're having, it might be storming that day and maybe planting a tree won't be on the top of the list.
Yeah, absolutely. Our chances it'll probably be storming.
Unfortunately.
But you will leave with a care sheet. So we do have all of that information written out for you. So we're not just going to hand you these tree babies and say good luck.
That's always good.
We're going to take care of you. You're going to have lots of information about the species that you pick out, how to plant it. And also our agriculture and natural resources educator will be there, Kenny Eck. So if you have any questions, he's your guy. He's gonna answer everything for you. The trees are okay to sit for a little bit as long as we kind of keep the root ball wet in like a Walmart bag or in something. Paper towel or something around those roots, but they're okay to sit for a day or two. We don't have to go home and immediately plant them. We could wait till the weekend.
That's always a good ask because, again, there's the pickup and then the commitment of actually following through. So as for any planners out there, maybe now the tree timeline, but you guys have your tree giveaway on the 11th, and then you guys are hosting your Boiler Bash in April as well, right?
Yeah. So, again, this is year 3.
Yeah.
So we have been doing this kind of congruently for 3 years now, where in the springtime we do almost like a carnival style, where we've got lots of games, lots of prizes, some food, different activities that you can take part in. But this year we've flipped the script a little bit.
Oh.
And our Boiler Bash is actually happening on the Purdue Day of Giving, which is the university-wide day that we collect donations for different things. And here in Dubois County, we have, again, flip the script. So we're just going rogue all over the place. And we've decided, rather than fundraising for our own classes and efforts, because we feel very fortunate that should we ever have an ask for the community, they're always so supportive that we don't need to use this event for that reason. We, in turn, want to use the event for the community.
Right.
So during this event, during Boiler Bash, you can come, you can have play games, have snacks, potentially win some prizes, but you can also donate to one of 3 causes. One of the causes is to send up to 5 kids to 4-H camp free of charge. It's usually about $300 for them to experience camp, and it is a sleepover camp, so they are fully experiencing all that camp has to offer. They're taking part in the classes, they're taking part in recreational activities. They're making friends across the entire southern Indiana. So we camp with, I think it's 16 other counties.
Wow.
So there's a lot of kids there.
Right.
But they're not only getting that away from parent experience in a safe environment, but they're also learning skills and they're making friends and getting leadership opportunities as older children. That 7th to 12th grade are camp counselors and they're the leaders. So we're looking to send a couple more kiddos free of charge because it's an opportunity not everybody can afford. If you are interested in the agriculture part of our programming, Kenny is fundraising to help the schools purchase supplies for that vocational agriculture career development. So they have these career development competitions, and unfortunately our schools don't have the supplies that they really need to fully train and practice and be competitive. So think of it as supporting the jerseys for the basketball team or buying new volleyballs for the volleyball team, right? Like we're trying to help support them in these endeavors as they teach our next ag engineers what is going on in the field of agriculture. And then the third thing that you can help us fundraise for is a project that I'm working with the Jasper High School Social Services and Child Development students on creating and installing some more little free pantries, much like what the Jasper Dubois County Library has, where there's food open to the public. Right? As students, they're noticing that some of their fellow classmates are hungry, and it's very, very hard to recognize that and feel powerless to help. So this is our way to try and help, is to install up to 3 more boxes throughout the community, and the kids are going to learn how to identify the lowest income level census tract. So where is the lowest income level living, and how can we place these food access points strategically throughout the county, and then we're going to build them and stock them together as a group.
Right.
So those are kind of our 3 things that we are fundraising for. The money that we get during Boiler Bash through donations are going to go directly back into these projects. So we're not taking a cut or anything. We're just a flow through mechanism. The money's going straight back out into the community at these 3 touch points that we've identified through talking to our community partners. Another amazing thing that we've been able to orchestrate through the Boiler Bash is that when you donate, you're going to leave with something too.
Oh,
Yes.
that's always a good trade-off. Again, it's kind of like a transaction, but again, there's a lot of thought put into this. I didn't realize you'd have 3 different fundraising efforts, and they're all so diverse. So, I mean, kudos on that. And then, what are we leaving with? That's a very exciting thing.
Yeah, of course. So if you are to donate to the Agriculture and Natural Resources Project, you're going to leave with a bundle of free seeds. Okay. If you're donating to the Food and Nutrition Project, you're going to leave with some take and bake meals.
Oh.
Right. So there's going to be 2 different meals you can choose from. It's going to serve 4 to 6 people. So you've got dinner made right there with your donation. So lots of good stuff. So fun, games, prizes, door prizes, and also you could potentially leave with dinner.
Right. No, that is fantastic. And this is an event for all ages. But when is this happening, and where are we going to have it, and what time should we expect?
Absolutely. So you can come and visit us in the parking lot of the Jasper Dubois County Library. So exactly where the farmers market is held is where we're going to take over for the day. The event is from 12 to 6. So you can come out over your lunch break. You can come out after nap time. You can come before dinner, right?
Yeah.
We're there for a big, long chunk of time. Pop into the library, get some library books, go home and have a great evening with your family.
And what day is this again?
April 30th.
April 30th. So, put it in the calendar now, and then there's a big party at the end of April for everyone to partake in. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys because, again, bringing the kids out, this is kind of also a celebration for you guys as your year is gone, and it's kind of like a pre-celebration for that big run of the 4-H fair you're going to have and the 4-H kids and all their stuff that they're going to do over the summer, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It is. So if you are ever curious about what we do, right, we'll all be out there. You can ask us questions. The games are all centered around our programming. So if you want to see kind of what it's like to have a class by a Purdue Extension educator, there'll be little snippets, right? But also, all of our summer programming is going to be highlighted, and you'll be able to get a good peek at what's coming for the summer. Hot take is not going to be anywhere else. So if you want first info, you got to come to the Boiler Bash.
That is a very good reason to make sure it's in your calendar for April 30th. Chelsea, you're going to have a busy month, which we're very excited for. We wish you the best and hope a lot of people show up for the tree giveaway on April 11th and then the Boiler Bash on April 30th. If anyone wants more information or anyone wants to connect with Purdue Extension in the interim so that they can make sure to come to these events, how best can they contact you guys?
So you are always welcome to call 812-482-1782, and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. You can find us on Facebook. Facebook Messenger is another great way to get in contact with us. Our emails are all over our website as well, and all of this information is on our website. It's extension.purdue.edu/Dubois.
Good deal. And, a lot to kind of think about there. And whether you're familiar with Purdue Extension, Dubois County, and what they do, or you're not, again, just setting that foot forward and just asking, it never hurts. And you guys do a lot of great work to provide free information to the community. So, again, just giving back so that the knowledge can be spread. And, whether it's trees or some free stuff, it gets back in the community, which is fantastic. Chelsea, we always appreciate your time in today, and every time you come in, you always bring a ray of sunshine, and we look forward to your April events.
Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to some sunshine.
We are all looking forward to some sunshine, I can tell you that. But without further ado, this has been your In.form program here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS with Purdue Extension, Dubois County. Again, you can visit them online, give them a call, or visit them online, give them a call, or make sure to go to their Boiler Bash on April 30th.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.